Welcome back to another quick little reaction. I seen the last one did so well, so I thought, hey, let's do this again. Also, because it's kind of easier to do and a little bit more fun, in my opinion, than like an hour-long gaming session. So I thought we would take a bit of a stroll outside of the VTuber community this time to a song that was recommended to me by a friend, and by an artist at least I don't recognize immediately. I didn't poke around yet on her other songs, but a recent song of hers, Pulsar Star by Anya Nami, however you say that, Anya Nami. I'm gonna fuck that up so many times till somebody corrects me in the comments. Um, Point is, I heard this was a very dramatic and somewhat chilling and emotional song, so I was super excited to check it out. And again, I also haven't heard, at least to my knowledge, any other music from her, so this will be kind of a listening experience, a new one at that for me. So super excited. Again, just to preface this before I start, I will be pausing and giving my thoughts on this because it's a reaction. But also, again, I don't know who Miss Anya Nami is, or her story, or any of background. So I'm just gonna kind of go into it as much as I can from an outsider's perspective. So anyway, without further ado, Miss Anya Nami Pulsar Star. Let's give it a listen. Another promising intro. Is yeah, that was. Ooh.
Silent gloom.
Ooh.
I walk into my empty room and smell the trace of nice perfume of someone pretty fine, someone never mind.
Oh God.
Piece by piece, I fall apart and beg God, please. I heard them laugh, I saw them kiss, and wonder who to blame that I don't get the same. Of course it's me.
Okay. Wow. Well, off of the bat, I can tell this is, oh boy, this is gonna be a deep one, isn't it? This is gonna be a deep one. That first kind of piano, let's go back. This first kind of intro for the piano being dun 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 dun, really kind of, it gives you a little nibble. It's like, here's a little taste. It's eerie. It's kind of setting you up. And then the next part being her voice, or this kind of not voice, but her kind of like almost childlike music box kind of, I don't know how else to explain it. It's very specific and again eerie and very silently chilling. And then her voice, oh my goodness. Let's go back here. Silent gloom. That walk into my empty room. It's so she's so melancholy, but in a with very sad undertones, if that makes sense. There's some depth going on here that, you're kind of allured into from the intro, and it's very intriguing.
I smell the trace of
Nice perfume. Pretty fine. I really like that pitch up. Ah, love that. And then she hits you again with this kind of, this kind of this suspense kind of building key, this note. You know, you're here, high, and then back to it. You know, back to the eerie. It's, and then that high, oh my god. She's telling a story. She's an outsider here, right? Looking in on something, probably in this case, a relationship, a love interest, perhaps, which is, oh my, oh my. I don't know her story, but I'm starting to feel there might be some reality behind this one. Let's continue.
And wonder who to blame that I don't get the same. Of course.
And that lyrics, I wonder who to blame to why, you know, I don't get the same. Wow. Oh man, have you know, I've been there in regards in times in my life, and I think for those many others can relate to that. That's such a an inner dialogue kind of thought that's being spewed out in the form of this beautiful piece here, followed by the chilling, you know, kind of instrumentals in the background. It's a story for sure. This is Heartbreak. This is to what I believe is to be heartbreak, and to be this kind of maybe confusion or potentially even anger. Or maybe it's developing into that, you know, wonder who to blame. You want to place blame on somebody because somebody has to be at fault here, not me. Something's wrong with this system. Of course it's me. Then see, and there's that self hatred kind of inflicting backwards. Definitely she's going through some stages here of some kind of depression, some kind of deep problematic situation here, relationship wise, I would assume. Maybe in general, maybe she has had not the greatest of time in relationships, and this is what she's harking back to. Oh, I thought we were going up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Whoa. I thought we were going up. Up, 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 up. And then down. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I just hear? Oh my god! Do you hear that piano go crazy? It's that back and it's the da na 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 na. Wow! She allured you into this kind of false sense. I thought we were going to continue raising from this point on, and then it went flat. And I did not expect that. That was quite. Listen to just that kind of runaway piano going on. This kind of intense, kind of almost action-like, intense piano. Oh. And then her vocals in the background. This chilling, angelic kind of background, followed by this intensely chaotic and urgent. You feel an urgency with this piano going on. It's striking. I don't know if it would be right to say it's a, fearful kind of threat. like this is a. Again, maybe not right to say threat, but like, this is urgent. This is something that needs to be looked at. And right after she says, we'll meet in a few weeks or lives. And then it goes, and then her voice, it's just. It's everything. It is not less than, but just as much as the piano in the background. It is they working in tandem. Maybe it's even in my head she's in like this black room. Maybe the picture is here, and this is a cry out. This is a emotional heightening. This is a crying out. Dark room. And the voice in the background is that yelling out, and then this maybe piano piece is the inner dialogue, that inner emotion going crazy. That, oh man, oh. Oh, okay, okay. If I had any doubts anymore about this being about heartbreak, that right there. What? Hearts of stone, they shatter too. Cold floors in their rooms. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What was that? What was that? She hit us with another break. Hold up. Whoa. Bring it back. Okay. For a normal, usual human being. I like how she hits that being. Audience of my soul. Merciless black hole. Oh my god. Wow. That was quite the triple. And turn into a merciless black hole to be sublime Quasar. All near must be devoured. For those who don't know, and she's hitting Quasar. I have heard it, and maybe too many others have heard it not pronounced Quasar, but Quasar, which is a thing in the universe that is, I think it's some of the brightest things in the universe is these quasars, and they almost look like stars from the outside. They look like they're so bright you would mistake them for stars, but they are, I think, suspected. I don't know if it's ever been like it's a proven thing. If I'm correct, I like these astrological peeks into this. This is really good. They are powered by black holes, they think. They look like stars. They're bright. They're shining. But in reality, they are black holes underneath that are sucking up and devouring, gaseous states, other stars, in some cases so large, I think, that even minor solar systems. And they're so incredibly bright. But on the inside, they are devoid. They are voids. They are black holes. They are empty. All near must be devoured. Maybe this is looking too far into this. Maybe this is another crying out. This is an emotional distress moment where this is how she maybe feels. Again, I don't know her story. I don't know. This may be looking too far into it, but maybe this is how she feels. She feels she is, to be turned into to be sublime Quasar, the shining star that is so deep. Shining star, it's so deep, but eating away a void. ugh, all near must be devoured. This is a cataclysm. She is grabbing onto everything around her. Everything must be devoured. Everything must come, grasping away at everything that she can. Ugh.
As the fate of pulsar star mine dreams to shine.
Oh. Oh, hello, ad. All right, skip.
When you
skip.
write, your tone
no ad. We'll go down to here. I didn't expect that to end so quickly. That was wow. That was an incredibly emotional. I can't go back now because of the ad. You don't mute. I'll have it play until it goes back. That was some incredible levels of, depth. And I think it was truly an emotional. This is a song that was about heartbreak, about feeling on the outside and looking inward on others and what they have. And again, like she said in the beginning, who to blame for not having these things, because and then she goes in and she's like, well, of course it must be me. Who else must it be? That's incredibly right on the dot. I think an emotional state and longing that I think many, at least myself, have been at times in my life. That's incredibly deep and incredibly what an amazing relatable thing to be, to sing about. It's really tough to sing about that. I must commend her on seeing, bringing to light that emotion forward and to the public, really. What a beautiful song. And the lyrics, especially there at the end, being a quasar, and there at the end she said a pulsar star, the fate of a pulsar star. I don't necessarily think, there might be some more metaphorical sense to that, but I don't think a pulsar star naturally goes into a quasar. I think there are different things, I believe, unless I'm wrong. But maybe there's some other deeper meaning to that. Maybe she feels like she's this beacon. Pulsar stars typically are considered much like quasars, almost like beacons. They kind of pulse and they look like they have two kind of rays of light that shoot out of them and spin. They spin really fast, and these rays of light spin around. It kind of looks like a lighthouse light, if you've ever, if you can imagine that, but in the universe. And they're very eye-catching, and they're like, look at me, stars. So maybe that's another thing that is to be said there. I don't know. There's quite a lot to unpack in this. I think she has definitely, this is a song of suffering and agonizing one at that. And it is so deeply beautiful and eerie, melancholy. I like that the YouTube video, it cut off my thing at the bottom. Oh my God, so scuffed. But beautiful song and amazing work. I can't imagine publishing something like this, and the piano twice she dropped the piano where I did not expect it to raise or go any higher and go crazier. Here in who is it, the center? War live. This is so insane. This piano runaway and her voice, it's chilling. It's unbelievable. It captures you. And then to the final. That it hits you so hard, the beat drops with it, and then it brings you back already at a heightened state. It grabs you again. It's like, no, we're not done here. This pain, the suffering, we're not done here. I have more to say. and her flow with it is so consistent. She has something to say. This is a moment of sit down, be in awe of what I must say, be in awe of the story, be captured, listen. This is my time. It's really
Hold me, or I'll fall. Lose the augments of my soul and turn into a merciless black hole.
lose the augments of my soul, turn into a black soul.
Sublime
Maybe some personality she's afraid that will be shed if she, you know, oh,
only must be devoured.
I love how I'm assuming, I don't know where she's from, but I'm assuming she's hitting it with, she's maybe not American. She really hits these quasars and devours and devoured and devoured in a very elegant, grand way. I love it.
As the fate of Pulsar Star.
Nice. Nice. And then it stops. That really caught me off guard. It really catches me off guard. That is beautiful and chilling and what a story. You know, pain recognize pain, suffering recognize suffering. What an amazing job, Anya Nami Pulsar Star. What an amazing song. Go check it out. I will link it in the description. My final thoughts would be, you know, I mean, I'm so sorry, Miss Anya Nami, that you have had to go through this, but I am so happy that you have found a way to share that and express that through music. It was quite beautiful, and I just have to thank you again. So thank you again for watching, and I hoped the reaction was any good, even though the scuffed bit here at the end. I'm definitely going to look more into Miss Anya Nami. Love the blue hair, by the way. But love that. Love the short blue hair. Nice. So yes, I will link her down and below. And you know what? Just to be clear, since you can see this, subscribe. I'll link both the original video and Miss Anya Nami's channel in the description below. Please go watch the video for yourself, give it a watch, and subscribe to Miss Anya Nami. Thank you so much again for watching, and thank you, Anya, for making such a beautiful video and such a beautiful story. And I will see you next time. Bye.